guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a thrift store challenge. So you know me, and I have been taking forever to finish decorating my whole apartment. So far I have my kitchen, my bedroom, and my bathroom finished. I have not finished my den or my living room, and I've been living in my apartment going on 9 months, okay? And so what I really want to do is head on over to the thrift store and see what home decor items I can find, hopefully on a budget, hopefully super on trend and matching my style perfectly. When I pick out the items, I'm gonna come back and show you how I would style them, and hopefully you can get some ideas for different types of thrifted items that you could pick up. And just so you know, this video is sponsored by Squarespace, and I will tell you a little bit more about them later on. Okay, you guys, without further ado, let's get going to the thrift store. I love thrift shopping. I always love finding baskets and stuff. This I thought might be cute, but this guy is so cute. Okay, so I think this has been my most successful thrift store shopping experience ever. I got so many cool things, and I can't wait to show you what those things are and how I will style them. But before I do, I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about Squarespace because they are the sponsor of today's video. And if you haven't heard of them before, they are basically the company to go to if you want to start a website. They're an all-in-one website building platform. Everything you need, from actually picking out and buying your URL to building your website, whether that be you want to have like an e-commerce site, sell some things, sell thrifted things, sell curated products, whatever it is. Or on the flip side, if you just want to have like a personal brand page or a portfolio site, they have everything that you need for that. They have the coolest designs ever. They're so aesthetic, they're so sleek and clean looking. They're also mobile friendly automatically, so you have a perfectly optimized mobile version as well as a desktop version of a site. I've used Squarespace before and I absolutely love them. I've said it before and I'll say it again, the thing that I love the absolute most are the pretty designs of their templates, because they have so many you can choose from and they're all just so beautiful. So if you're ready to join that community of makers and creative people who are using Squarespace, you can go ahead and go to squarespace.com to sign up for your free trial. And then when you're actually ready to launch, go ahead and go to squarespace.com/DIY Dalia to save 10% off your first purchase of a domain or of a website. Okay, now let's get into all the thrifted goodies that I found. What shall we start with? I was particularly pleased with myself for finding this many baskets, 4 that are all so unique looking. I love them all so much. They're so different looking. And honestly, I kind of want to sell these, not these ones, but I find so many unique items at thrift stores that I want to sell, but I have no space to store them in my apartment. So that's kind of my problem here. But maybe when I have a house, I will have a place to store them so I can actually sell them to people who want to find those thrifted items but don't want to go thrift shopping themselves. So this is the first item that I found, which I love so much. And my vision for this one is very specific, okay? Instead of using it as a basket or a box this way, flat, I actually want to use it vertical and hang it on a wall. So what I want to do is hang it with one nail, just like so, and then put a little plant in it, even an air plant, something like that. I think would be really cute. I'm envisioning this by my entryway. Maybe I could even put keys in here. I think that would look really, really nice. I love the unique shape of it. I love that it's diamond shaped. There's a little bit of difference in texture and color between this edge material and the material in here. And I just think it's really, really unique and nice looking. So yeah. Next up, we have another basket. This guy was $2.99. I believe I have removed the tag because I wanted to use it. What I love about this so much is it's actually like a checkered pattern here, which I think is so unique. I've never seen anything like this. I love the dual tone to it. I think it's really, really sweet. And I think that you could totally use this on the center of a table to hold knickknacks even. But how I'm gonna actually use this is on a shelf, and I'm going to put a plant in it, probably a faux plant. I love the natural texture, and I just think that it will really complement some greenery. This is so cute. I wish I knew where this stuff was made. Okay, third basket up. This guy I was so pleased with. I could not believe that I found this at the thrift store. If you can believe it, only for 99 cents. What the heck? I am going to totally hang this on a wall. So basically my thought is I could hang it just like so, and then could put something in it, maybe a plant, something like that. I think this would look really nice probably in my living room or in my den. So I just love when I find pieces like this. It's just so special to me. And then the final basket that I picked up was this guy here. This was $2.99, and it needs a little bit of love to make beautiful. Do you see this current lacy situation? I'm not sure this is the vibe, but I was thinking, what if I could easy enough. So just envision it without that glue residue and without the tag. This obviously is meant to be hung, and it can totally carry some items. I probably wouldn't put a plant in this, although you totally could. But instead I might actually put real knickknacks in here. This again, probably by my entryway would be really nice, or as some extra storage in my den hanging on the wall. Once again, I'm loving the natural textures. I love that it is, you know, an actual hanging basket, and I really, really love this. What era do you think that this came from? I reckon this must have been like 60s or not from Canada. What is your guess? Okay, so next up I have a couple vases that I found, and I love finding vases at the thrift store because you can find so many different things. You can find vases that you can actually flip just using some spray paint or some chalk paint or some regular paint. But in this instance, I actually found a couple vases I think I want to keep as is. This is the first little guy. It was only $3.99. And it's glass. But this looks to me almost like hand blown, and there's even like tiny, tiny, tiny little bubbles. I love this so much. And then when I got it home, I was like, what does this remind me of? Why do I like this so much? And then I realized how much this looks like another thrifted item that I picked up. Are these not similar styles? I think they are. I think that this actually looks like a designer piece of blown glass, but also with florals in it. I think this is just stunning as well. Okay, I want your opinion on this guy. I got this and I loved it so much. $4.99. You can tell that it was made by hand. It has this wooden detailing on it. It's dual tone. This color fits my vibe. The white obviously is my vibe. The natural fibers are my vibe. I love so much about this. So you can tell it's made by hand. Now, my husband really doesn't like this, but I think he will when it's styled with florals. That's what I was envisioning it as. But then I looked a little bit closer at it after I purchased it, and it looks like there was some stickers here, and that the stickers actually took off the varnish or the paint that was on here. Like, that's not sticker residue, that's actually like the paint is gone. So I'm not really sure what to do here, and it is a little bit dirty. I'm not sure how much that's gonna clear off. So maybe I could just try removing this sticker and using these marks at the back so you don't really see it, so it's just kind of like this, and hopefully this cleans off. Or should I paint it? And if I paint it, should I remove the detailings of like the wood and stuff, or should I keep them? What do you think I should do with this? I want your opinion. I need to do something with it because I love it. I think the choice is really between keeping it as is and trying to clean it up and stuff, trying to remove this and praying that it didn't take off the varnish as well on this side. Actually, let's see if it did. I don't think it did. It did not take off the paint there. You let me know what you think. This guy is the next thrifted item that I found. It is a jug of sorts. I really like this as is. I liked the detailing, I liked the texture, I liked the shape. This looks a little bit medieval to me, and I just think this is a really, really unique find. Now the question is, should I keep the color as is or should I change it to be a neutral? I initially was thinking of keeping it as is, but now I'm seeing it in my space, and I'm thinking maybe I should change it to be more of like an ivory, like a chalk ivory type color. I thought this one was funny just because Obviously this had been at a house that had like kids or something because of all the candies that we found in it. Did you see that? Like, I just thought that was so funny. Why were there all those candy wrappers in there? Thank God there were no bugs or remnants of the actual candies, but the wrappers, I mean, I could see that happening in my house when I was a kid too. But yeah, I could totally see this styled on a dresser, on a desk, on a TV console even, maybe even on a shelf depending on how much height you've got, because this is quite a tall vase. This is definitely a piece that can stand on its own with no florals inside, or could stand with some florals, maybe with some dried pampas grass. I think that would look really nice as well. Okay, so this vase I got was $5.99 now that I've ripped the tag. What I love about it is the fact that it's like a nice white color. I love the little bump detailing on it. I think it's a really nice, unique shape. It has nice texture. This was from HomeSense way back in the day because I can see like a little comparable sticker, which the HomeSense would always have, but it doesn't have the actual old price. But yeah, I really like this one. I could totally see this styled on my kitchen island with some dried florals in it. That's definitely what I plan to use this for. Or maybe in my den with some dried florals in it. I think this would look really nice too. So next up, I found two of these little candle holders. They're wooden, they're so adorable, and they were only 50 cents. Can you believe that? Yeah, 50 cents. Honestly, Value Village does not sell anything under $1.99. I swear, at least where I am, it does not sell anything under $1.99. But certain thrift stores, like Mission thrift stores, will sell things really affordably, and so that's what I like to see. 50 cents for something that's, you know, clearly been loved and used. I could totally see this with some white candlesticks on a shelf, stacked or staggered with different heights of candlesticks, or even staggered on books. So I just think that this looks really, really cute, and I can't wait to use these too. Okay, so next up I have this little black and copper bowl. Now, I have no idea what these were initially used for, but I got two of them. They were $1.99 each. I've already styled one in my kitchen on a shelf. I just think they're really, really cute. I really just like the copper design. I think this will look really good when it's properly cleaned up and maybe run through the dishwasher if I can do that. But yeah, I just think this makes really nice decor, maybe for putting rings in it, or just even for carrying some knickknacks, maybe change, stuff like that. So I love little bowls like this, and I think they're just so cute. And then the final piece that I have here is this wooden bowl that I found. It was $2.99. The thrift store is always the best place to find little wooden bowls. This is gonna be perfect for little knickknacks. I've already put it in my kitchen, and I put some wooden tassel beads inside, and I just think that it looks so stunning. I love this kind of beveled edge that it has, almost flower-like, if you know what I mean. And I'm not sure whether the initial owners of this would have eaten out of this type of thing, but I'm probably not going to use it to eat out of, but I will use it just as decor. I think it's really, really cute. I like the wood texture, I like the wood grain, and I love that it's real wood. So this was definitely a win in my books. Well, what do you think of the items that I found? What was your favorite item? I would have to say that my favorite item that I found was probably this basket right here. I just think it's so nice, and I can't believe it cost me $1 for being so unique and so pretty and so boho and on trend. This is definitely my favorite item that I found. But what was yours? I want to know. Was it this? Was it something else? Thank you so much for coming along on this ride with me. I really, really enjoyed it. I love thrift shopping. It's so fun. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know, and I will do more of them, because you know, I go to the thrift store all the time. I love thrift shopping, but I never record it and I never take you guys with me because I just worry that those videos aren't gonna do very well because people aren't really gonna like it and therefore aren't really gonna watch it. But if you do like it, then I will do more of them in the future. So yeah, don't forget to head on over to squarespace.com if you're looking to start a website. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.